Hello, fellow Minecrafters. This is the Duke of TBC. Since I last left you, there was actually an update from Minecraft. I do not know what all is going to be going on with this update, but we can find out together. Since I had left, I didn't do anything but make a little bit of glass and put it into my little window. So not much has gotten done since my last video. I'm trying to just pick up where I left off. I don't want to leave anything out until viewers are like, no, this is too boring, cut it out, we don't just want to watch you mine, we want to watch you build. But it is Minecraft, so I guess you have to leave at least a little bit of it in. That is about 50% of the gameplay, actually probably more. Mining takes quite a bit of time, and we get some beginning lag, of course. And it's getting dark out again, which means we are going to expand on the inside some more. Ooh, there we go. During the next day, I'm probably going to look for another cave. Oops. Try and find some coal. Iron would be amazing, but I don't really expect to see it anytime soon. Maybe when we go a little bit deeper. Right now, just, digging out a place, maybe running into some more coal. I do have some items I could make, a painting or a bed. No, I don't have enough wool for a bed, but I could go find some sheep pretty easily. Let's see here. It's fairly bright in here right now. Let's go ahead and throw a torch. Bam. And I'm lagging just a little bit here. Oh, speaking of coal, didn't even see that myself. Where there's coal, there might be something else. You never know. It seems like you can never get enough coal in this game. No matter how much you have, you always seem to just run out. Especially when you've got your furnaces running and you're making glass all the time. Especially a lot of people that go through a lot of coal, or when they change the cobblestone back to the smooth stone. I really don't see the point in that. I might use it sometimes, just so there's a change of textures. And let's see here. Never mind straight down. That's one of the big things that I learned. You know what? Once again, I'm gonna try and keep everything nice and brightly lit. After I uploaded some of my videos, I was, ooh, what's that? I'm still adjusting all of my levels, trying to get everything straightened out. Not everything's really up to where I would like it to be. Oh, there's a pretty decent amount of coal here. You know what, let's go ahead and put another torch there, and take this one back. There we go. Don't want that. So I'm still, adjusting all of my levels, trying to get everything how I like it. It's the voice to the sounds of the actual game ratio doesn't sound that bad to me. You guys can go ahead and let me know what you think. I did notice that I do leave it a little darker on YouTube. Oh my god, this is just a huge patch. So now that I'm getting a lot more coal, I'm going to try and brighten things up more and more and more. That's the other thing. Never dig straight up. Oh, here's the music again. God, I really love the music. From now on, though, I'm probably going to either talk over it or turn it down. One or the other. As much as I love it, I don't know what everybody else thinks of it. I think it's great ambiance for this game. So, like I said, a patch came out today. I heard a couple people saying that there were wolves in it. I do not know if that is actually true. I don't actually read the updates or anything. I'm just really trying to keep this a really blind run, really. I just want to have everything be a surprise. You know what? Let's go ahead and plop a torch there. And throw another one there. Keep things nicely lit. I can always just pick them back up once I... Oh my gosh, there's just so much coal. Alright, this was really lucky. I can't believe I just... Alright, that's actually getting really loud now. I'm gonna go ahead and go to options, music. Let's take you down to about there. Done. Back to game. One thing that I've also learned... Oh, ran out of that pickaxe. Is there are a lot of users who don't pick up all of the coal, or they don't mine all of it. They just kind of leave it there for later. I never really understood that. I can understand that, like, maybe if you die or something, but as long as you come back to your chest a decent amount, you can always just, you know, save it for later that way. There's a lot of people who don't even come back to these spots where they saw the coal, so it's just kind of wasted there, and then later they're like, oh, I can't believe I ran out of coal, I'm not going to make any torches. So I've got a decent amount of coal now. I can always make charcoal. So I think they really made things a lot easier on people when they made it so you can make charcoal. You know, you're not so desperate to go and find the coal. You know what? I'm interested in keeping going this way. Maybe down a little bit more. If there's coal, maybe I can get lucky this way and, you know, find some iron. Iron would be great. Like I said, I'd like to get far enough in the game where I'm making the rail systems. That I think they're a lot of fun. I think you can do a lot of cool things with it. Especially if you've watched some of the Let's Plays. You know, somebody has made a water slide before, or if you watch the mega builds, you can see some of the giant roller coasters. Mine I'm really just probably going to end up using to get from A to B a little bit quicker. I have looked at one of the tutorials on how to make the speed boosters, so hopefully I can do that correctly and, you know, it won't be too bad. I think I'm going to dig down just a little bit. It's still night out. Still got plenty of torches. So you know what? Let's go ahead and just do a 3x3 here. And in a little bit, we'll just keep on going down. A lot of people don't, you know, like this way of mining. But I've said in previous videos that I really do not like it when, you know, people make a hallway that's only one across and two up. I think it limits the vision, and I don't like not being able to move around that much. I do plan on making stairs as well. I don't like having to jump up every single, you know, step. Let's see here. Let's throw down another torch. There we go. You know, let's make that across from each other. Nice and bright, easy to see. Once you guys get these, you know, give me comments about how I'm doing, if the brightness is okay, the volume's okay. As this being my first Let's Play, I'm really just kind of learning as I go. Most of what I know has been taken from what other Let's Players do, so I don't expect to be perfect yet. I got lucky with that coal. We'll see if I can get that again. So, I'm probably going to cut this one a little sooner. I have a newfound respect for a lot of the Let's Players and what they do. Because encoding the video and loading it to YouTube, it takes a fair amount of time. It's not something that's just slapped together and thrown up onto YouTube in, you know, a matter of minutes. It takes, just to do one of the 13-minute videos, it took a good half hour just to encode it. So, you know, I go and do something else while that's going on. But it's really been a learning experience. I've watched so many Let's Plays, and I think I kind of took them a little bit for granted. I thought they just, you know, put fraps up and, you know, probably just uploaded it straight to Movie Maker. Most of them, you know, they put little effects into it. Alright, this is gonna be our main tunnel for now. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, but for now, that looks so much better than just doing a 1x2. It's much more open, much more well lit, and I've got plenty of torches. I've got plenty of coal. Oh, it is bright out, so when I come back, I'm going to go ahead and make that my next video. This is TBC, the Duke of TBC, sorry, signing out.